Hi, welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here with me for this video. So in today's video, we're doing our weekly tarot card reading for the week of March 8th through the 14th, 2026 for all the earth signs. So that would be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So let's see what's going on for you earth signs for this upcoming week. So it's coming into the middle of March. So let's see what's going on. And as always, please hit that like button. So this goes out to other earth signs that need to see this information, because when you hit the like button, it pushes it out to more people and helps the channel to grow. So please hit that like button and please hit subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber, so that you get all future videos I put out, the regular ones and, special ones I do as well. And take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. So let's see what's going on for this week coming up for all the earth signs. All right, here we go. I always like to do a good shuffle, so let's see what's going on. What is the energy for earth signs for the week of March 8th through 14th, 2026? Okay, let's see what's going on. All right, so we've got the High Priestess, the Knight of Pentacles, we've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, Knight of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Four of Swords. Okay. So it looks like earth signs that you're working on two things coming into this week. You've been working on grounding yourself, is what I'm hearing. And you've also been working on, I'm hearing your pentacles, like working on your stability. And that could be like financially, you're doing maybe some extra stuff at work, making extra money, but you're working on your stability. And you've been doing it for a while. You've been maybe even at like the last 7 months, you've been working hard on these things. And it's like you're kind of watching it grow at this point. Like you've done the bulk of the work already, and now you're kind of watching, like, watch it go forward. Like watching it grow forward, because you've already put a lot of work in, because you can see he's like, he's planted it. He's got his little, his little hoe here. He's planting it and he's watching it grow. So you've already done a lot of this work. And I keep hearing 7 months. So maybe over the last 7 months, you've been really, grounding yourself, really, working, kind of like, they're saying putting your nose to the grindstone. So maybe you've been doing some like extra work, at work, extra projects, or putting extra time in or something like that. But you're trying to build your stability. But there's also a grounding element to it that I'm hearing. Like you're trying to ground yourself too, at the same time. So you're working on both of those. And this is in the past position. So this is something you're already working on, earth signs, but you are in your high priestess energy right now. So you're definitely following your intuition, and you're definitely, the high priestess, she's wise and she's intellectual, and she follows her intuition, but she's like wise and intellectual on a spiritual level. So it's kind of like you're allowing your self to use your intuition. You're feeling into your intuition, and you're tapping into that wisdom. And I'm hearing you're also tapping into your higher self. So you might be getting downloads from your higher self. You might be getting, having dreams or visions or something like that, or synchronicities that are kind of like helping guide you from your higher self. So you're definitely like in connection with that on a high level right now, and it's helping to guide you forward. So as far as what's going on with your situation, and it's like you have this opportunity coming in, this offer coming in, and it's been taking a while to get here. So, and I'm hearing it's kind of tied into what you've been working on. So for some of you, they're saying, I'm seeing work, and I'm hearing the word work, and it's like seeing and hearing that word. So it's like maybe you've been working extra hard at work because there's a promotion coming up, or, and you want to get that promotion. So you've been doing extra stuff to kind of like help you get that promotion, if you know what I mean. So there's like an opportunity coming in, an offer coming in, and it's a tangible offer, and there could be like in this case, if you get the promotion, there would be a financial reward as well because you'd probably get a raise with it. So there's like a financial boost bonus to it as well, I hear. But it's like it's taken a long time though. It's like, this offer's been taking a long time to come towards you. So maybe you've been working on this for quite some time, or anticipating it, or trying to get it for quite a while. For some of you, this could very well be like a love offer as well. And it's like a tangible, love offer coming in, and it's just taken a long time to reach. But whatever it is, whether it's work or love, you are definitely at the end of a cycle. And I'm hearing that's why you've been working on the grounding, because you've been stressed. So you've been stressed, you've been overworked, you've been overwhelmed and struggling. And so that's why you've been trying to work on your grounding to help you get through this. But you are closing out this cycle. It's at a 10. So you're at the end of it. But you're like exhausted. It's been like a long road for this, to come to the end of this cycle. And you're more than ready for it to be over. You're more than ready for it to be over. But yeah, you're grounding yourself. And I feel like the grounding's been working. And that's why you've been able to tap into this high priestess energy so effectively, is because the grounding you've been doing has been working. It's been helping you to get through this. But yeah, there's definitely an offer coming in. And I feel like this offer is going to kind of put the final nail in the coffin on this cycle. It's like it's going to start like a fresh cycle for you with this offer. So you're going to be able to leave that behind and move forward, because of that offer coming in. So this is what I have for you, Earth signs, for this current week. So you're in that high priestess energy, you're doing good with that. You've got offer coming in it's been taking a while, but it's finally getting here, and it's a nice tangible offer, and you're coming to the end of a cycle that's been challenging. It's been exhausting and overwhelming, and you're coming to the end of it. So in the near future, and this is interesting too, and I feel like these two are tied, but I was talking about, for some of you, this could be a love situation. So there could be a love offer coming in as well. So it could be tied in for some of you together, where this is a love offer coming in, but it's also a very tangible offer. So what I mean by that, it's like maybe somebody's coming in and they're giving an offer, but it's not a flighty offer. It's not like, well, let's just see how things go. Let's just hang out together. It's not like that. It would be much more tangible. Like, I definitely want a relationship with you. I'm looking for like, a committed relationship, something like that. So it's not going to be flighty. It's going to be, for those of you that this is a love offer, it's going to be much more tangible and grounded, I'm hearing. It's not going to be, well, let's just hang out and see what happens. It's not going to be like that. And, but you have this offer coming in, and it is going to, like I said, these two things are going to help you close out this cycle that you've been struggling with, and you've been like slowly working on closing it out in the past, but it's finally at the point where it's closing out now, which you're happy about. But what's interesting is I've got this caution card here from the universe telling you to kind of stop and wait. And why? Because you've got some information that you don't know about. There's some missing information that you don't know about yet. So the universe is telling you, like, even though you've got these offers coming in and it's like new cycles are starting, it's like they're basically wanting you to hold. And they want you to hold because they want you to use your intuition to help you make, a decision on how to proceed. So it's like I'm hearing they want you to hold until this information comes to light for you. They don't want you to make a decision or move forward until you know about this, because it's going to affect your decision. So it's kind of like, say this person comes forward with a love offer and you're like, yeah, let's go ahead and move forward. And then you find out down the road, a little down the road that there's something information about them that you didn't know that might not be good, or like that you should have known that would have influenced that decision. And I'm hearing they don't want you to regret making this decision and then down the road finding out it's not what it seems. So they want you to wait because there's information that you don't know about, and use your intuition. So it's kind of like halt. It's like they're saying it's okay to talk to this person, it's okay to like have, but as far as like jumping into something, they want you to kind of wait and take your time. And I'm hearing like take it slow, use your intuition, but also wait until you get this extra information. And for some of you, it might only take a couple weeks for that information to come to light for you. For some of you, it might take a little longer, but it's like just kind of hold tight. Don't rush into anything with this offers, like, just kind of take it really slow and let things kind of play out, because it's going to come out, like this information is going to come out, but there's definitely something that you don't know about that's missing. Now, I'm hearing that for some of you, it might be like some of you, it might be this person who's coming with this offer. They might be jumping the gun. So they might be like, oh, I want to go out with you. I want a relationship with you. They might not be totally out of a previous situation yet. And that's what you don't know about. They're not telling you that part. They're not, they're leaving that part out. But it's like, but you're going to figure it out like, they're still kind of tied in with this person. And maybe they're like leaving a previous situation, but I'm hearing they're not all the way out of it. So there's still some things they have to finish up with that. So they're kind of rushing towards you, but they're not completely cleared out of that situation. So, you don't want to like jump into it with them while they're not completely out yet. So they're saying, stop and wait, find out what this missing information is yet. And I'm hearing you're going to find out, you're going to figure it out. But definitely, and they keep stressing, definitely use your intuition to help you with this, help give you guidance with this, because you're on it right now. You're tuned in really good to your intuition, to your higher self. So use that ability to help give you the information, help give you the guidance with this situation. So it looks like, like I said, some of you, this might be a work thing. If it is a work situation, instead of this being a love offer, it would be like an offer, a tangible offer, right, for work, but it would be something you love doing. So it could be something you're really excited about, something, like a job opportunity that it's just up your alley. You would love it. It'd be so much fun for you. Wouldn't even feel like work. That's what I'm talking about. So for some of you, if this is more a work situation, that would, that's how that would be. And then it's like with this, it's like you're getting out of like maybe an old job, ending a cycle at an old position or an old job. But it'd be the same. It's like there's some information missing you don't know about yet. So maybe, the offer comes, but there's some things they're not quite telling you yet that you're going to find out, and you need to like, think about it, mull over it in your head and stop and kind of make sure you get all the information first. But yeah, you're definitely still using your intuition, whether this is a love situation or a job situation for you, a career, you're still using your intuition. So that's what I have for you. Earth signs. It looks like there's some big stuff coming your way. So that's what I have for you. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.